I know it's been a minute, but you still stayed strong. Yes, it's been a minute, but you still held on. So keep moving, keep climbing, it won't be long. Keep laughing, believing you're right where you belong. 'Cause it's y'all, and I'm back. Oh, yes, again. I'm back, y'all. Hey, beauty babies, it's your girl, Ya, and yes, I'm back again. Look, this is the video or series of videos that you have all been waiting for, which are my birthday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday hauls, okay? Any of you who have been following my channel know that my birthday is around the same time as Thanksgiving, as November the 25th. So usually every year I will do my birthday hauls and also combine it with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that good stuff. So I can't fit everything all into one video. Probably I may be able to get it into 3. So get yourself something to drink, a few snacks, get comfortable, relax, and just chill and vibe with me, okay? I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. I'm not going to be able to swatch every single eyeshadow of every palette, but I will try to swatch as much as I can and give you a gist of how I feel about the products. Everything I'm going to show you I have used, so I can tell you how I feel. And if you haven't gotten any of these things and you were on the fence about them, hopefully this can help you out, okay? I'm going to start with the palettes first. The first one I want to start with is the LORAC Pro 3. Yes, she is not pearly white anymore. She got stains on her. And if you purchase her, this is what yours will look like after you have begun to use her. I don't know why they thought white would have been a great choice, especially if you don't make it like a patent leather white. But hey, whatever. I got this because I'm a LORAC junkie, 1. Also, I have the 1 and 2, okay? Also, I love the quality of LORAC shadows, so I tend to be on the collector side of them. 3, I love the color selection. Pow. Okay? For those of you who watch people's videos and you heard them say, oh, it's neutral, it's a neutral palette, and if you have neutral shades, you might want to skip on this palette. Well, that's really not giving you the full scope of what this palette looks like. And hold on, I have to pull this light over. This palette is more than just neutral. It is a warm toned palette. It has neutrals in it, but it's a very warm palette. Now, I showed that up to you with the camera because I wanted you to get a good look at how they look. Be mindful that my light is very bright, even though I have it on the lowest setting, the lowest it can go. Excuse me for shaking the camera. It's very bright. And I have lighting here, even though it's not facing me, it's still giving off a lot of light. So yeah, you have that going on with this, and the background of this is white. So any light that shines against it is going to reflect back at you, tending to make a lot of these colors look washed out, which is why I held it up to the camera so you could get a better look at how the colors really look. Do you see how warm those colors are? So after viewing everybody's video and looking at the palette myself with my own eyes, I was so astonished at how warm everything was. And I'm a woman of color, so I'm always going to have issues with these neutral colors. Will they show? Will they pop? Yes, they show. And I'm not just talking about having a light tone concealer or putting white on my eyes in order for them to show. That is not the case with these. You can wear flesh tone concealer or foundation and put this on your eyes and they will show. They have shown for my complexion using that method. You can, of course, if you want to use white, go ahead. If that's what you always do, and they will pop even more. But these show. I don't have any problems with them. Some of them are powdery because of the butteriness of LORAC shadows. You know, be careful not to dig too hard into the shadow because you're going to kick up a lot of eyeshadow because their shadows are really buttery and creamy. So you just want to lightly put your brush in them and use them. The same method with your eyes. If you're a windshield wiper kind of person, you want to do it lightly, otherwise you're going to have that everywhere. So you want to adjust accordingly. But these are all lovely and I love them. None of the colors are the same as in 1 and 2. Of all of LORAC palettes I don't have any repeats. And every time I open this, I'm like, ooh, what should I put on today? There's so many different choices. I mean, these shimmer rose are gorgeous. And then the purples here. And then you have these warm browns. They just really, they really surprised me and did a good job. I'm glad I didn't listen to many of the reviews which were telling people, oh, pass on it, it's neutrals, just pass. So sometimes you need to look for yourself, you know, or take a chance. If you know the brand and you usually liked it, go for it. If you don't like it, you can take it back. If you get it from Ulta or Sephora and you open it and you don't like it, you can take it back to them. As a matter of fact, they have a rule where you can use up to, is it 60% of the product or 30% of the product, I think, and they'll still take it back, okay? And you don't have to lie. You tell them, yeah, I used it, I didn't like the colors or whatever it was, and they will take it back, okay? So don't be afraid to, you know, purchase items. You can take them back. Okay, on to the Mario the Master palette. I can't remember if I hauled this or not already. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am not so excited about this palette. I'm going to tell you why. It's not that the color selection is bad. The color selection is awesome, okay? However, the staying power of the shadows I have a problem with. They will begin with the shimmer, but by the midpoint of the day, the shimmer is gone. Anybody who follows me on Snap, you have witnessed that, because I will show you the performance of makeup throughout the day as I go through a regular work day like everybody else, because I have a regular full-time job, okay? And I show you what's going on with the stuff I'm wearing. And this particular eyeshadow, it wears off. And I'm totally stunned because I have other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes that do not do that. The color, you put it on and it's there throughout the whole day. And I use different methods underneath the eyes to have like a more powerful base, and maybe we'll stick to it and still got a lot of the same issues. When you use your fingers, sometimes you get a better payoff. I will say they blend wonderfully. You can get a lot of seamless looks, especially among the shimmers. You can get a lot of nice, soft, warm looks, but you are not going to get the pizzazz of the shadows. Won't remain. They fade. And that is very disappointing to me, especially how much this cost. It shouldn't be like that at all. So I don't know if I'm in a room by myself when it comes to this palette, because everybody is gaga about it, and I was on the fence for a long time. I was going to take it back because it just didn't do it for me, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And that's one of the things. I would create a beautiful look, and by the middle of the day, you know, it was gone. There would just be matte color, and I'm like, hey, I used the shimmer, where is it, you know? But again, I love the colors there. It just, you know, I don't know. It doesn't wear well. The oomph is just not there for me. The next palette that I'm going to show you is the Tartiest Pro by Tarte. And this is what it looks like. There isn't it's the plastic. No, plastic. I'm sorry, y'all. And of course, this is not really showing the warmth of the colors at all. And it's because there you go. You might be able to see that better. That's much better. Sorry about the glare of the light, but once again, it's another one of those reflective palettes where everything is shimmering. I love this palette. Okay, I know you've heard a lot of bad things about it. People were hating because they sent people to Bora Bora and all this kind of stuff. My thing is, if these people are making money and this is what they want to do, let the people do what they want to do. Okay, they produce the products, and if you like them, you buy them. If you don't, you don't buy them. Okay, but we shouldn't be making people feel bad because they got chosen to go to Bora Bora. Why are you upset? Let me shut up because I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, let me stick to the product. I love this product. I like it. The colors are warm. They pop. I'm an African American, and they show. Okay, and I don't have to go through a lot of hoops and rings of fire to get them to show. Okay, I can do them on my flesh tone concealer. I can do them on a light tone concealer. Whatever, they show. I can do simple eyes, nude eyes, glam eyes, you name it, I've done it. My Instagram proves it. You can go to my Instagram and you will see the looks that I have created from here, because I list everything I use when I post my pictures on Instagram. Just go back to the photo of this by itself and then look at the photos after this, and you will see the looks that I have created. The proof is in the pudding. These things, the thing with Tarte is that some of their shadows are powdery, okay, and dry. They're not like LORAC, which has a buttery formula. Theirs is more dry velvet. There you go. That's the first row right there in the shimmer. And there's no primer on my hand, and I only dip once. Okay? They are gorgeous. If you want me to do a full review of this, I can get to it. I'm just trying to do hauls right now. But love this palette. Love this palette. I have a subscriber who never bought from Tarte before. She bought this and she loved it. Okay? She saw me swatch it and she was like, I'm going to give it a try, and she loved it. So don't, you know, again, if you don't like it, take it back. Get it from Ulta or Sephora, and then if you don't like it, take it back. Okay? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Haven't even like scratched the surface of what I can do with it, and I did quite a few things with that. Okay, moving on to the next palette. Yes, it's the Carli Bybel. Yes, I know I was sleeping on it. Yes, I know the train has left. Okay, that's alright. I'm on my own train. Got this. Okay, I'm not a person who jumps on the latest trends all the time. That's why sometimes a palette will be out for a long time and I don't get it. Okay, I got this because I think it was on sale or something like that, and so I finally got it. That's what it looks like. This is by BH Cosmetics. Carli Bybel is a YouTube beauty influencer whose channel I do watch. She really comes up with a lot of great innovative ideas. Matter of fact, she's collaborating with someone else also about a makeup product, so you might want to check her out about that. What's great about this palette is that you can do a variety of different kinds of eyes, and you get some serious punch from these highlighters and shimmer shadows that you don't get in any other palette for $14.50. Okay, yeah. BH Cosmetics did their thing on this palette. These highlighters are out of this world, okay? These shimmers are out of this world, and I mean a light hand, and they will come off. I'm just going to do the highlights for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, those are the highlighters. These two are the ones I enjoy the most as far as highlights go on my face. Love them. And then the shadows also are very pigmented, and they're not super powdery, and a little bit goes a long way. Some of these shadows are so nice they can double as highlighters themselves. And there are some of the shadows. I hope you can see that. Yeah. I gotta get better with doing this. It's been so long. There you go. Look how they just popping off my arm, just popping off. So that is worth the $14.50. It's actually worth more than $14.50. But if you have the coin and you're interested in the variety of looks you can do your soft neutral looks on here, and you could do your looks with punch on here. And this is good year round. This is a palette you can wear all year. Okay? Great little palette. Also from BH Cosmetics, they just recently came out with this weeks ago. It's called the Bronze Paradise palette. And yes, it is full of fingerprints. I'm sorry, y'all. It has a mirror here. This is how it looks on the inside. Let me show you that. I got this for $10. The weird thing about this palette is that normally I would look at this and be like, oh, I'm going to pass. I think it was just this color selection of neutrals, the bronzy, warm brown palette right here with a pop of blue. I was just like attracted to it. It reminded me of a peacock, of blue jays, of tropical islands and the Caribbean, and I was just like really drawn to it. What I love about this palette is that the shimmer shades in here have that nice dry velvety super pigmentation that you get in a lot of high-end brands. It reminds me of some of the Juvia's Place palettes also. And then this highlighter is very nice. I was able to rock that. And even this bronzer, because of my complexion. For someone darker, you may not be able to get away with that. But you can always use a bronzer on the eye as a transition color or with a little shimmer. But I created a variety of looks with this palette also, which you can see on Instagram. If you're interested in me doing a tutorial with this palette or any of the things I've shown you, just let me know down in the comment box, and I could definitely get that done for you. But love the shades here. And just to give you an example of this blue, I know y'all want to see that. It's just really stunning. Very dry formula, which I happen to like. I noticed that a lot of the inexpensive companies have that dry kind of. This is some of the shades. That's that blue. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. $10. And look at how sturdy it is. This is like a plasticky metal, I guess you could say. And it's a nice consistency, travels really well. $10? Yeah, it's worth it. $10, please. You could waste $10 on some high-end makeup. Then the next palette palette I have here, since we're doing BH Cosmetics, I might as well stay in that vein, are these two palettes that they just came out with. These are the, it's a certain collection, the Marble collection, that's what they're called. One is the Coolstone. This is the Warmstone. Let me show you the Warmstone really quickly. Oh, my bad, I got them backwards. This is Warmstone. This is Cool. The pink is the Cool one. I don't know why they did it like that. And here's the Warmstone. At first glance, you're like, ooh, pops of color. That's what I did. Look at all these rusts. Look at all the oranges, and oh my goodness, see? When you tilt it, that's the true to colorness right there. However, the payoff does not translate onto the eyes. I could swatch this on my arm and it swatches well, but on the eyes, I had to work so hard to get the color to pay off. And then the shimmer shades, I had to stick my finger in them and put them on my eye with my finger, okay, in order to get them to show up. And they were still like a really soft shimmer, like, yeah. And I was so expecting it to be like some of the other things BH Cosmetics has created that I was disappointed, okay. The same cannot be said for the Coolstone. This is Coolstone, excuse me. This is Coolstone. That's the true to color right there. This is a different thing altogether. The colors pop on the face. They translate in swatches and on the eyes very well. I did a purple look with this recently using all the purples, and it was like pow. And I didn't have to use my fingers or anything. And I was like, well, how come the other one is not as fly as this? So I really, really like this one. It is worth the coin. Also comes with a mirror and a very sturdy travel case. Great for travel. That one I like. I like the cool one, but not the warm one. And just going to go over these two I got from the beauty supply store. This is the Beauty Trends Roses. Oh, wait. Yeah, Beauty Trend Roses, and then the Beauty Trends Nude, okay? I'll open them up for you. I got these for $3.99 at the beauty supply store in my local area. Any of you are familiar with Beauty Treats, they had dupes for the Vizart palettes that were pretty good dupes. So when I saw these, I was like, well, let me pick them up and see. I got two other ones. One is called the Smoky, and the other one is called the Nudes, right? No. One is Smoky, and the other one is, I can't remember the other one. But I do not like the Smoky one. I like this one. It swatches very well. And the colors show. I don't know how they perform on the eyes yet, because like I said, I just picked this up. This one also swatches well. But the other two, they don't swatch well at all. I have them separated over there. Those were $3.99 again. This is also something I picked up from Sephora. This is the Tartiest Pro to go. It's supposed to be a mini version of the Tartiest Pro that I showed you earlier. And here it is. Hopefully you can see those colors. There you go. So you get 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. You get like a dusty mauve brown and a deeper browny mauve. You also get a warm orangey kind of brown, and the shimmers is Boss, Dominate, and Hype. I'm going to swatch Boss. And there are the swatches for that. I hope you can see that. There you go. The colors really pop. And it looks really pretty. This was $23. So if you don't want to buy the big one and you just want to experience the palette in a smaller version, this is an option. Trying to get you to see those colors. There you go. Really nice. $23. Great gift idea. Okay. I think those are all of the palettes that I have. Wow, 26 minutes. Those are all of the palettes that I have. So stay tuned for the next series, which will be more items that I got for my birthday. Hey. Good to be back to talk with you guys again. And I love y'all. And I'll see you in the next video.